Hello everybody, welcome back to another video with Mr. Coder, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to solve valuable cards question F from Codeforces Round 957 Division 3. So in his favorite cafe, KMES once again wanted to try the hurrying under a fur coat. Previously it would not have been difficult for him to do this, but the cafe recently introduced a new purchasing policy. Now, in order to make a purchase, KMES needs to solve the following problem. N cards with prices for different positions are laid out in front of him. On the ith card, there is an integer AI. Among these prices, there is no whole positive integer x, which basically means that no AI equals x. And KMES is asked to divide these cards into the minimum number of bad segments so that each card belongs to exactly one segment. A segment is considered bad if it is impossible to select a subset of cards with a product equal to x. All segments in which KMES will divide the cards must be bad. And just to let you know, this statement right here was added during the contest. And if you ever have doubts, like for me, I didn't understand the problem, so I had sent a question about it, and that made the problem change for everybody. But I mean, if you ever have questions, just ask them and ask the question thing, and they respond very quickly. I got a response in not even a couple minutes. So yeah, to keep going, formally the segment LR is bad if there are no indices that you can multiply the values together to get X. And KMES helped KMES determine the minimum number of bad segments in order to enjoy his favorite dish. So you're given N and X, and then you're given a whole bunch of integers A of I. And then for this first test case, you can split it up into, since for 4, you get 4 by multiplying 2 by 2. So you can do 2, 3, and 6, and then you do 2 and 1, and then you do 2. And if you can't do 2, 3, 6, 2, because then 2 times 2 multiplies to 4. And similarly, you can't do 2, 1, 2 here, because 2 times 2 multiplies to 4. So that's why you can do 2, 3, 6, 2, 1, and then 2, and that has a minimum of 3. And then you can keep doing that. And so basically for what I did is, you can notice that the total number of groups, they're independent from each other. And then the only things that actually matter are the factors. I mean, for example, for here, the only thing that matters would be the threes. Threes are the only thing that matters because 4 isn't a factor of 6, so it wouldn't matter. And even though 4 and 3, you multiply them together, it's divisible by 6. But you have to get exactly 6. You don't care about divisible by. So then I go through each one and I see if it's a divisor of x, then I'll do this. Otherwise, it wouldn't matter which group I put it in because it wouldn't impact the answer at all. So then I created a new array, and then if the y times I go through each element in the set and see if that times the current value, if that's a divisor of x. If it is, then I push it back to the array, and then I insert it into the set, and be sure to also insert the thing you're currently at right now. And then I check if the x, if it's in the set, that means that you've reached the x just now, which means that you need to add 1 to the total amount of groups. You clear the set, and then you reinsert the current value. And then at the end, you just print out the answer. And this works. You might be wondering how this doesn't time limit exceed or something. And the key thing is this, without this if statement right here to check if it's divisor, then it can go infinitely long. There can be infinitely amount of divisor, or there can be infinitely amount of products, and then that would be too much, and then that would be too slow. But then if you include it, and then to note that also, for example, this number 10 to the 5th, it has 36 factors. So that means that In general, it should be about like 36 factors at most, which means that if everything in the set has to be a factor, then it'll only run 36 times. So that's why it won't get time limit exceeded. And yeah, that's how you solve valuable cards. Question F from Codeforces Round 957, Division 3. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.